Hey everybody, welcome to CRYYY Tarot. I am Lady Crybaby, the Empath Empress, and we're here today to do a reading on Al Green. Okay guys, so Al Green, the first thing I heard was he came in singing his song, that song, Let's Stay Together, ooh, loving you forever, ever. It says what? For a time when times are good and bad, happy and sad. And so I heard you're all I need. Let me be the one you come running to. And then it says when we break up, ooh, we turn around and make up. And then I heard, I know the words are different in his song, but I heard, that's all I ask of you. So, and then after I heard that, of course, those words, that's how he came in singing. But the lyrics to his song are, slightly different, of course. And Al Green said, Empress Roppy, Al Green. Then he sang, of course, what I just got through singing. And the bottom line is Al Green wanted to give a message on basically alpha male and alpha female dominance, okay? And he says that's pretty much what spiritual warfare is all about. This is just a reading to pretty much sum up the spiritual warfare, you guys, and give you, the opportunity to move forward to find out that this is basically a message of control, okay? And the masculines pretty much, are the main ones who are doing a lot of the negative, dominating, controlling the sacral energy. It's really kind of sad to me because it just involves a lot of masturbation. Basically, if this person is having an orgasm, you're not, period, point blank, okay? So well, the first message that Al Green offered me was, he says that my message, young lady, is be strong-minded and willed when it comes to love of a man, okay? Al Green says that most men love with skill, okay? He said they like to show you their strengths, and unfortunately, they don't care about yours, okay? Bottom line, he says, and I said, why? He said, because women in the eyes of a man should be soft and submissive. Well, a lot of empresses are alpha females, okay? They rock with their masculine side and their spiritual side. A lot of times they rock with their masculine side first, okay? So he says that he says, but being strong, being a strong diamond, okay, that comes straight up out of the rough, he says oftentimes they're eventually unheard of, okay? It says men, we do things we can't even explain. He says women with masculine nature, such as yourself, meaning me, Empress Roppy, and other empresses, he says we do things, okay? He says for most women, men do things that they can't back out of, okay? And I asked, well, why did you say that? He says, well, meaning me. He says you let many men down, okay, when you want to. Okay, so a lot of these empresses are dropping relationships and doing things the way that they want them to be done, but most men want to control the environment. They want to run the energy of the environment of a relationship, okay? And as they want to run the energy of relationships, most women, they submit, they let the man do whatever he's going to do. But as alpha women, okay, we actually, run and control ourselves, okay? So Al Green says, he says alpha natured, okay, women want to run and control, or I should say alpha nature men want to run and control the temperature, the energy, and the temperature of the room or the environment, okay? But alpha women, okay, they do the exact same thing. And that's what the spiritual warfare is concerning a lot of the times, you know, about alpha women and how they actually run their own environment. They run their own life. Okay, so then this involves a lot of guys that take control of that woman by attaching to the sacral energy. Okay, period, point blank. So Al Green says, now wait. He says, all the while, you know, as men want to control the environment, they want to control the temperature of the room, they aren't recognizing that the comfort and the softness of the feminine nature is what controls the whole atmosphere. Okay, so they want to control the temperature and the energy of the room, but the femininity, okay, and the nature of a woman controls the actual whole atmosphere. Okay, he said, and that energy resides in me. Okay, as Empress Rapi, and that energy resides in alpha women or alpha females, who 9 out of 10 are empresses. Okay, he says, without the yin and the yang, the yoke is unequal. Okay, so these alpha males need to accept the fact that a lot of these women out here are alpha females, straight up. Okay, and he says that again, when the yin and the yang of the yoke is unequal, he says, and that, I tell you, is what spiritual warfare is about. Okay, and I told Al Green that that was beautifully stated. Okay, and I tell Al, I said, you know, I said, this message, you know, is good for me. Okay, and it's good for a lot of people to hear, because you know, and my father, he loved Al Green. Okay, so I know a lot of this message is coming from a spiritual, you know, divine, you know, from above, which is my father. My father's passed away, and a lot of the spiritual warfare, you guys, are, you know, and again, here we go, the synchronicities on the table. Okay, this has a lot to do with, this is a needle. Okay, ironically, a needle is in this picture. This is a picture of my grandmother. A lot of people are reliving relationships from their past ancestors. Okay, and you got your past ancestors, such as my grandmother here, who's actually helping you get through the situation that you're dealing with. Okay, and again, it has a lot to do with alpha male and alpha female dominance. Okay, and a lot of these men, the relationship is over, but they don't want to let go. Okay, so we're going to let this acorn candle represent the sacral energy, and the energy of semen, the energy of a squirrel trying to get a nut, basically. Okay, and they think that you are a red hot chili pepper. Okay, but this is actually encased in sage. All right, so you have to actually protect your red hot chili pepper. Okay, that's for a lot of the females out here that are alpha in nature, and this person is using smoke magic. Okay, you see the cigarette butt. They're using smoke magic. That person, you used to actually smoke with that person, smoke, you know, cigarettes, weed, or whatever with whoever this person is, and so they're using smoke magic on you. Okay, and you do light their fire. Okay, so we see the candles on the table. All right, and then we have a candle here that's not showing the flame burning. Okay, so there's no flame burning, excuse me, for a lot of the people that are in this situation. And the reason why there is no flame burning anymore is because you guys have gotten fed up with the fact that there's somebody that's trying to control you, that's trying to control your environment. They trying to control you using sacred energy. Well, you can't control alpha females, okay, guys? Alpha females, they are strong-willed, they're strong in nature, and you know, they have a way about themselves that, you know, if things aren't going right, you know, and the first card on the table to fall out, you guys, is control. Okay, control, dominance. This is exactly what Al Green is talking about. Okay, and this wasn't on the consciousness or the mind of the alpha female. Okay, and as it goes in reverse, but it is on the consciousness, as you can see, of this person that wants to control you. And again, it's my 9 out of 10, the alpha male. Okay, so again, we have, and it's intense. All right, you see the red, you see the fire. Okay, you see the demonic nature of this picture. Look at that picture real close, the actual, you know, sphere of the person that's really trying to work hard at controlling the intensity and again, the temperature of the environment or the relationship. All right, those are the first 3 cards that came out. All right, this person wants to control your abundance. Okay, and your abundance in this case have everything to do, and if you look at these two buttons, your sacral energy. Okay, all right, we're going to let this sacral energy be semen. Okay, and we're going to let it be semen and water energy, which is basically, you know, urine or your pee. You know, you can switch them up however you want to. Just know that there is somebody or a person that's in between these 2 eyes of your soul. Okay, and as you can see, this, you know, the white that's running here, we're going to let that represent an orgasm. Here's the flower girl. Okay, here's your flower right here, your lotus. All right, and that person just really, they're really intense on, you know, and as you can see, they're sitting on a book of magic to control, you know, your femininity. Period, point blank. All right, so you're actually, you know, being spiritually guided, and that's for you, divine feminine. Okay, so again, alpha female, alpha male dominance. Okay, it's something that is not really heard of in relationships. Most of these men don't want to allow these women to be in control of themselves, because whoever I'm talking to, you're in a situation where the person that you were dating, you pretty much controlled, you know, the temperature of that person. You made that man or the male, you know, that's usually dominant in nature, feel submissive or feel weak. So that person says, okay, well, since you want to run things, or since you want to control this or control that, then I know one thing I can control is the sacral energy. And, you know, basically, if I'm basically busted a nut to you and you're not around, then 9 out of 10 you're not. Simple as that. All right, and the people who doing this, they're used to having people that, you know, submit to them. Okay, and in this case, you didn't submit, Empress. You didn't submit. You actually told this person, look, you know, I don't need to be part of a situation where I'm considered, you know, the second fiddle or something of that nature. So you told that person, okay, well, since you're involved, you know, with somebody, then what I'm going to do is go ahead and back out of this situation. Well, that person didn't appreciate it. Okay, and it says, I am an energy goddess. Okay, and this is coming with the Queen of Wands. All right, so bottom line, this person feels as though you worked your magic on them. Okay, so now since they feel like you worked your magic on them, then they turn around and want to control the magic by, you know, and the next card up, it says, which is their, which is a 5 of Swords. They says, I attach to your energy. All right, so you said, I am an energy goddess. They said, I attach to your energy. Okay, all right. This person is currently confused and they're broke. They're not only just financially broken, but they're broken from you. Okay, you're breaking them from being attached to your spirit. Okay, and this is the 4 of Pentacles. This means holding back. All right. Okay, so it's like this. Nobody controls anybody when it comes to a relationship. You got to give a person a chance to decide whether or not they want to be part of a situation that involves them being pushed to the side. Meaning, if you're dating somebody and they have somebody already, or if you met somebody and they have somebody already, it's a choice on whether or not you want to be part of that situation. Okay, because there is no way that when you have a third party type relationship, meaning you, me, and he, somebody's gonna get left out. Okay, I'm not sure if anybody ever tried a threesome. I have not, but this guy told me in the past, he said, I don't like threesomes. And I said, why? He said, because somebody always get left out. Same thing in a relationship when somebody's cheating or when somebody's trying to be that one, you know, the most important person of the relationship, somebody gonna get left out and pushed to the side, period, point blank. And if these people don't get a hold of themselves and realize, you know, this is a 9 of Cups, okay? Wish fulfillment, okay? You want to be wish fulfillment, and after wish fulfillment, we got the Hierophant, okay? So your wish fulfillment, that person may want to marry you, okay? But then we have a 10 of Swords right here. Somebody put a depth to that, all right? And because of that, this person is using somebody's using magic, okay? And it looks to me like magic is being used on both sides. You see both wands, a wand and a sword, okay? And then you got the Cup, and you got the Pentacle. So they're trying to control your money. They're trying to be dominating the magic here. They want to control basically your world. They want to control your money, your sex, you know, your sex, your love, and they doing all that with a wand, okay? So this situation that I'm speaking on, as Al Green said, when this person says, let's stay together and let me be the one you come running to, it involves more than just physically being together, okay? They figure since you broke up with me, or since you left this situation at will, then what I'm going to do is hold on to you anyway via sacral energy, all right? So that means that even if you're there or if you're not there, you're still there. Well, my question is, why would you want that person around? Why would you want to control a person's sacral energy? If they want to be done with you, then they want to be done with that situation. All right? So let's see what the Spirit has to say about that. So I have my divine cards here. So let's see what the Spirit has to say about people who want to dominate, control, and hold on to a person's energy when that person wants to be let go. Okay? True offering. That person didn't offer a true offering. But that card just fell out, okay? That message came from the energy that's on the table, which is the dominant male energy who wants to control. That guy, the girl, whichever one is operating in their masculine dominating energy, okay? They have a Godzilla complex, okay? They think that they're supposed to control you and your sacral energy more than the Lord does. Okay, so let's get a card for the Divine Spirit. What message do you want to offer? All right, we got 2 cards here that fell on the table. Freedom. Look at that. Freedom. Freedom says, I no longer want the fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Okay, release me from its bond. All right. So point is, release the stronghold. These people have control over their own lives, divine masculines especially. Okay, a lot of these women have control over their own life. All right. And whether you like it or not, freedom is what they want. And freedom is what you need to detach from, okay? So if you really just look at this card, They got you wound up between their hands where they're using, their Luciferian energy and, their 5-point star magic and all of that. Look at the bird, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, controlling your wings. And they wrapped and wound your wings up to control you, okay? And again, we're going to let the wings represent your sacral chakras, which again is the energy of your semen and the energy of your, your urine or your sacral energy, basically, and gratitude, okay? That person will be very thankful when you finally go ahead on and go where you're going. And gratitude says, fill me with the gratitude for all you give, okay? May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. All right? So this person, again, you see the lotus and you see the flowers, okay? So, and then here you go with the bird again in there, sipping from a cup. So gratitude, thankfulness will come from the female energy of the Empress and the energy of the alpha male is what I'm hearing. Okay, so it says again, fill me with the gratitude for all you give. Okay, may I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. Okay, and again, that's resonating from the spirit. The bottom line is that you guys need to stop attaching to sacral energy. Okay, being sacrilegious and telling people what they're good for and what they're not good for. All right, so dominance is what I'm hearing. There's somebody that wants to dominate you. How they're dominate you is they're using the dark energy of controlling you or attaching to your soul and your spirit to make, to have control over your life. Since they couldn't have control over you in the 3D, they want to control you 5D, basically, is what it is. Okay, and this is not cool. Okay, it's not cool. But my message from Empress Rapi to all empresses and male, female empresses, of course, and emperors. Okay, because we rocking with a lot of people who work in their magic and their high power. Okay, most empresses are goddesses. They're working with their angelic energy. And for your information, angelic energy moves fast. Okay, if you've been competing with this person when it comes to work, competing with this person when it comes to the mind, okay, the reason why the goddess moves fast is because she's working with angelic energy. Angelic energy moves quickly. Okay, it moves swiftly. And the demonic energy, okay, the demonic energy moves, at a pretty much 3D or a strategically in a 3D form, bottom line. Okay, and they can't handle the fact that these angels out here are speeding through shit and they cannot understand that. Well, that's because they're using a different energy than you're using, simply put. And when you want to jump on that energy and control that energy, it's not going to work because, again, like Al Green said, the yin and the yang is not yoked. You got to respect people for who they are. You got to respect people for what they do. All right? So let's get a couple more cards to see, again, what the energy is in the room. Spirit, is there any more messages that you want to offer regarding the alpha male and the alpha female dominating and controlling natures of both of these energies, okay? This person, they think about you all the time. It's a standoff. As you can see, this person is here in 3D, and then there they are in 5D. Okay? So you looking at them face to face, but they steadily behind the scenes. And it's not just one, it's both of y'all trying to figure out how to project on this person. Not just in 3D, but in 5D. That means y'all ain't even being straight up with each other. Okay? And a lot of this has to do with maturing past that situation. Okay? And because of that, it's causing an actual fight, which is the warfare that's involved. All right. Spirit says 2 people have to compromise. Okay? You're going to have to agree to disagree. Okay? So again, if you look at these are 2 people trying to do the same thing. All right? But again, look at that. They pinky swearing. If you look real close, they're pinky swearing on the low. Okay? Pinky swearing on whether or not they have a true understanding with one another. Okay? And it's driving people, it's driving both the masculine and the feminine energy crazy. The masculine energy can't understand why he cannot control this actual, the feminine energy. That's because these women are alpha females that you're dealing with. They're strong-willed, they're strong nature. They do have a masculine side that they rock with, and they're not afraid to show it, unlike some women. Okay? And it has everything to do with the lovers. Okay, guys? So I'm not going to hold the message up, and I'm not going to actually try to drag it out. But again, the yin and the yang has to be yoked in a relationship in order to make it work. And like Al Green said, he said spiritual warfare has everything to do, again, with, who wants to control the atmosphere, who wants to control the environment of a relationship. And since the dominating male, in this case, could not control a domineering or dominant female, then he went into 5D, okay, using, they're saying sex magic to control the sacral energies of the Empress. All right, guys. Empress Rapi here. What I say is, let go. Let go. Forgive and move the fuck on. Straight the fuck up. It's not even really worth it. Okay? And what I offer to any empress who's in bondage behind this man, take over back control over your sacral energy. That's the only way you're gonna get out of this, is to take control of your sacral energy and don't allow a domineering 5D spirit, okay, to sit back and rock you to sleep. Straight period. All right, guys. Empress Rapi here. Again, a message on alpha male, alpha female, alpha male dominance. Okay, we are all strong-willed in our own nature. Okay, guys. So we want to have peace, Empress, by you taking back control of your sacral energy. Okay, don't let nobody control when you do and when you don't actually have an orgasm, or when you come. Period. You come and go as you please. And if it's not a fair exchange, then it ain't no robbery. Empress Rapi, Oscar Nation.